Okay, and that's the name of the second captain of the Starship Enterprise. Come on!
It was, yep.
Let's go to Skype and see who we got. Hello.
Stinger.
Hello.
Hey, Stinger.
Hi there. Hello.
Hi, what do you say this evening?
Right, I've been listening to your views on Star Trek, so I started searching on Google, and I found some stuff on that Smurfs could be to do with the Ku Klux Klan as well.
Okay.
Because they're wearing the hats like the Ku Klux Klan, and they're all the same colour.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You see why I'm a professional journalist and other people aren't? Can't you? Sometimes.
Just
What?
Smurfs.
Yeah, I used to be an editor of a newspaper. Only a local one, though, you know.
Used to be is probably the key word in that
Yeah.
phrase. Really.
Yeah.
So what do you think then? What do you think? This one first coincidence that you got two captains, one's called Pike and one's called Kirk, and those are the two key words in the Ku Klux Klan in the United States of America. How can that be?
Yeah.
How can that be?
I don't know.
Oh,
But you can't say that it is funded.
no, well, I didn't.
The
You see,
idea is-
you don't.
Yeah,
You're using American. I didn't say that. Who the fuck said that? I didn't say that.
No, but
Somebody
that's-
else said that. You're not listening properly. All I'm saying is that the two captains were called the names of the two key words in the Ku Klux Klan. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they funded it. Who said they funded it? Not me. Did I?
No.
No.
But the things that you are saying,
Yeah.
like with the Marlboro cigarettes and that.
Yeah.
Well, why would they want to put Ku Klux Klan stuff in it if no one was like paying them to do it or anything?
Okay,
like that?
that's a good question. I'll just let you go because your line isn't perfect, but thank you very much indeed for your contribution. Yeah, I mean, guys, let's just talk about that for a second. What would be in it then for a secret organisation to fund a television programme and to do no more or less than just put out little motifs, emblems, things that other KKK members would recognise? Do they have any benefit in that?
I think it's to subliminally promote a line of thinking.
To remind their members that it's all going on.
Yeah.
That there are secretly... Because what's the key thing about the KKK? It's secret. They never wrote anything down. We've only got Pike. General Albert Pike, because he went public on his Freemasonry, wrote a book, the cover of which I've seen, that satisfies me it's real. His statue I've seen, that satisfies me that he is as celebrated as... He's the only Confederate general who's got a statue in Washington, but it's outside the Scottish Freemasonry Hall, shrine.
I suppose also like I'm going to use the word joke, but I use it obviously.
Yeah.
You know, within the Ku Klux Klan.
Exactly.
Is, no one else knows about it. It's our thing.
Yeah, you go down the bar and say, hey, you watch that Star Trek program? You see that's that's Clan, that's Kirk. His name's Kirk. They're Kirk. Let's go to Skype. Hey, you're on Play Radio.
Crispy.
Hello, Crispy. Go for it. Hello.
Hello, who's this?
This is Tom, Crispy. Hi, and Matt's here, as is Stuart and Duncan. Hi.
Okay. Bollocks.
Yeah.
An amazing contribution there.
That's a good word, bollocks. I like bollocks. It's a good word. Let's go to stay with Skype. Who's this one? This is I go by many names. Hiya.
Aha, hello there.
Hello there.
Can I just turn the media player off for a second?
Yeah, sure. No rush. We're just swinging the camera onto you so that people who are watching live and people who are YouTubing, because a lot of this ends up on YouTube. I don't know if they're still doing that.
Yeah, no, they're still doing it. Yep.
Good. So we can now see
I'm
you.
a very keen YouTuber. I was actually contemplating sort of plugging some of my videos, but I'm not going to because I think this Star Trek thing is the golden issue, really. Well, I've done all of the research, and the thing that kind of stands out is how Freemasonic Star Trek is. I mean, I've heard this particular conspiracy theory before, and one of the things that, well, a few visual observations I've made. One is that, on the uniform, the original series, and all of the, grandchildren of Star Trek, the Next Generation, and so forth, they have a very peculiar, like, measuring symbol type star, which is very obviously the symbol of Freemasonry, universally. Hello.
There we go.
Sorry, you hanging with me? Sorry.
Sort of, yeah. I was also trying to see what it was like to do an off-air switchboard, because at the moment we're sort of hog-tied with live switchboard, and it can kind of go in different directions. But I just want to pick you up on one thing that you said. You said that you've heard this conspiracy before. Can I ask where? Because it's a Play Radio original.
From you.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, all right, I can deal with that.
And I've as I said, I've done research of my own. I mean, of course, into other figures who aren't actually related to Star Trek. For instance, Reverend Hayes Russell, who started the Jehovah's Witnesses, right. Who had a massive pyramids with a capstone missing as his grave, Okay,
that's the thing. Thank you very much indeed for your contribution. He's a good-looking boy, but vague. He's a good-looking boy, but he's vague, isn't he?
I was doing a bit of research while we've been sitting around for the last couple, sitting here.
Thank you. I go by many names.
There's lots and lots of articles about the inherent racism running throughout Star Trek.
Are there? Now, I did not know that.
If you put Star Trek in quotes into Google, right,
yes,
and then put the word racism on the end, you get a stack.
Come on, then. What have you got?
Well, there was one specifically I was reading regarding the issue that you've brought up, is Bones' treatment towards Spock. And how he was always constantly bullying the way he spoke to Spock. This one giving an excerpt from a Star Trek cartoon, what do you call it? Comic, sorry, that was out at around about the time that Star Trek first started, when they released a comic version at the same time, which goes on and the Doctor is quoted as saying, "With your Vulcan ingenuity, I'm sure the Enterprise will pull through." And then it goes on to sort of examine how that actually is a sort of racist bullying sort of term to say, by the fact that it goes on about maybe Geordie saying, with your if he was speaking to Geordie LaForge in The Next Generation, would he have said, "With your African American ingenuity, I'm sure the," etc., etc.
This is a really good point that's being made here, and I had missed this one. Well done, Stuart. Your thoughts, Duncan? I mean, what you've got here is a guy, one of the